Welcome to the reptile room. That's right, guys, this is completely called a reptile room right now, and I'm going to show you what is in it and what animals have come down from quarantine. Let's do it. Alright, so basically this is just going to be a huge update video on what has happened in the past few weeks, because I haven't posted a while because one of my videos has just like totally crapped itself and my computer sucks and whatever. I spent a lot of time editing it, but it never came to fruition. So this is Twizzler. She is the red striped gargoyle, of course. When I spray down the glass, stuff gets on the glass, so can't really see her through the glass. But there is Twizzler. She is one of the two gargoyles I have. This is Twizzler. This is Goliath. Both gargoyles. She is a red stripe. He is just a normal, should be het platinum, which is another morph. But they have officially both been brought down here, and they will go into this enclosure and start breeding for me, so I can have a breeding project going. So if you want a gargoyle, stay tuned, because they will be coming soon once they're adults and they go into this and whatever. But they just get this Pangea gecko mix. Because one of them was quarantining and one of them was down here, I had two bottles going, so I'm just finishing up like basically one of the bottles. Spray bottle, other spray bottle, lid thing, not lid things, but you know, the little dishes. But they're doing fine. Goliath has totally hit his growth spurt, and it's just kind of insane how much he's grown over the last month and a half. But hopefully they will be going here relatively soon, in the next like 8-ish months maybe. But yeah, she's done with quarantining, so everyone's done with quarantining of my animals, which is good because I like having everything in one spot, not just, you know, like in two different places. So we're gonna head on over to Athena here. So she is obviously a blue-tongued skink, just an Indonesian blue-tongued skink. I don't know if it was wild caught or not. A lot of people say like, oh, it's cranky, it's wild caught. I have no idea. She is a rescue, and let me get her out and show you what disability she has with being a rescue. Alright, well, I'm sitting in my one random chair, but her disability is her toes. She basically only has knuckles for toes. I've gotten all the shed off I can. They just look pretty gross, and she doesn't like me touching them because she's currently trying to run away from me. But you know, so she's doing fine. Still, just, I mean, I don't think she'll ever get better with handling. But when I take her out for, like, I can calm her down if I don't have a camera in my hand and I'm not talking very loudly, and there she goes. So I'm gonna let her run around for like 5 minutes while I talk about Inferno. Alrighty, so if you open up his enclosure, he is in a 120 gallon enclosure, actually same as Athena, but hers is just a different style. I love this enclosure. If you want to go see my video, it should be up in this corner right now. And I really do like this enclosure. I've never had a side opening enclosure other than Shia's old enclosure, but that was like not a sliding glass. It was one that came out, and I managed to break the glass on that, so I had to get a replacement. A few years ago, when I actually had never done a YouTube or TikTok or anything. TikTok wasn't a thing back then either. But this is Goliath. I fed him and he's already done with his lettuce, so I do have some, and yes, it is just in a measuring cup because the handle broke. So got some food, and he really likes his food. He's kind of chonky, so we're gonna feed him like, oh no, one fell. We're gonna feed him a few of these. Oh, you dropped it. Oh, All right, well, you ate it. But if you hadn't seen, or if you have come from my video that has over 8 million views now on TikTok, he was the star of the show, as always, but he ate dubia roaches, and this is my dubia roach bin. There's actually a few of them right now, because I finished off a piece of lettuce, so, you know, we're all good in there. For lighting, actually here, so no lighting, no lighting. There are LED strips right up there. I'll show you that in a second. Just regular basking bulb, or slash just one I bought from Home Depot, because, you know, it's less expensive. And then he has a halogen dome, I think it's a 36-inch Zoomed hood, and it has the UVB bulb in it. We're actually getting close to time to actually change this, so I really need to keep better track of when I need to change this. And now we're gonna go over to Shia. I mean, same exact thing with lighting, because I really did like theirs. So I just got another one for him, and it works really well. I mean, really, really well. So we're just gonna, and then we have I think this is one of my last basking bulbs. I actually didn't have it here in the first place. She does have a heating pad underneath there. I didn't think she really needed this, but she actually really does like it. So, you know, I just kept it in there because for some reason the heat pad was just like not working, whatever. It works now fine. I don't know why. It was probably just me, but got some ornaments or whatever that I made that. Kind of proud of it. I mean, look at it. Okay, my grandma helped me do it, but all right. Well, the last animal in the reptile room. Wow, I already went through six animals. Wow, or well, this is the sixth, but we will go up and see Einstein, my corn snake that is up in my room currently. But where is she? She is probably right under here. And yep, there she is. So this is Phoenix, if you are new to the channel. She is my grandma's and my favorite animal. Just really the prettiest, no offense, everybody else. But she is just, please focus, focus on the lizard. Come on. There we go. So she is just a beautiful female. Oh, where are you going? But I mean, she's amazing. I know I'm shaking a little bit because I'm holding her outstretched and I don't want her to fall off. But she just lives in this enclosure. Oh goodness. I do want to change her enclosure, so in the next year or so, I will hopefully have this newly scaped. Because this stuff is so hard to clean. I mean, ungodly hard to clean, and it frustrates me because I love this enclosure, but you can't clean down here because I don't want the cleaning product basically all of that stuff down there. Now Windex I barely use, but this is a reptile safe stuff. Now Windex is too, but you just want to get it fully off. But I just can't clean it well enough where I feel good to show it on YouTube videos. So it is kind of frustrating, but that is all the animals. I have to go collect my lizard, which is still over there sitting. But let's go upstairs and see Einstein really quick, because he just shed. Alright, well, we are up here in the room. Einstein, I actually saw him shedding this morning, which was kind of cool, but as soon as I turned on the light, he froze and then didn't move, so I just left him to his own devices. But this is his shed. I mean, a complete shed. The last one was a little rough because I wasn't actually home to spray down. I actually didn't actually see him go opaque, so kind of confused me a little bit. But this is his beautiful. I mean, he is He is long now. He is a long boy. But you know, that's his shed. But we're gonna go into his enclosure really quickly. I won't mess with him because he is in his moist hide, and I don't really want to deal with that. So we're just gonna focus on everything else. First of all, just that's not even a heat lamp. It's just a bright LED bulb. And there we go. These dome lights do not work very well. I don't like these dome lights. That's why I got the halogen one for Inferno, because it works better and it actually stays on. But this is his 40-gallon enclosure. People say you need to like make it way bigger, but like he loves this space. I am thinking of buying some more decor and switching it up because he likes a good challenge. So you know, this is him, and now let's go see the one fish that I have in the pond right now. Well, okay, never mind. The goldfish was like right over there by the pump, but he's now disappeared. This is the pond right now. It's bad, I know. Sadly, the pH in the pond ended up spiking. I knew I needed to fix it. I knew it, but I had marching band and all of this other stuff that day, so it didn't help me to be able to get it done. And then the next day when I came from school, all but 2 were floating, and they were, of course, 2 goldfish, not like 2 koi. So about like $50-$60 worth of fish, and like filtration and all this kind of stuff. I also pumped out like 9% of the water because the pH would not go down, even though I had some pH down. I was gonna do it too, which really frustrated me because I was going to do it. I'm like, okay, they'll survive. It's just like, it's only like 8. It turns out it's about like 9 or 10, the pH level, so it was really high. All the plants are alive, and they've just been, you know, constantly overpopulating. Not really overpopulating yet, but they're gonna start to be overpopulated and whatever. But the net is not on too, because how is anything going to be able to see one singular goldfish in this disgusting mess? So I've just been leaving it off. I need to put it back on because all of the leaves are falling into the pond. And, you know, it doesn't help my filtration because I have to, like, mix up the dirt and whatever to actually get it to come out. So that's a project for today. But look at all of this. This was... basically, this is algae from the pond, from the filter, because you know, that filter is great. I don't know why it's producing or doing so well, but I mean, that is disgusting. And I also did it mostly in the grass, so I mean, there was so much algae, so it's slowly clearing up. I mean, like a few days ago it was completely green. You could barely see like this ledge. So, almost dying on rocks or bricks. So, it's getting better, but it's not at 100%, and I'm getting more pH down for the pond, you know, when I need it. Actually, it's actually a little high. It's more like 8-ish, around 8. I think it's a little lower, though, now. So, it's going in a good direction. I have 1 fish in here, but hopefully I can get back up to, you know, 20, 30, 40 fish in this pond, and hopefully some koi. But this year I will not be doing koi. Next year I will, because for the winter time, I don't know how to do winter stuff yet. So that's kind of a hurdle I'm going to see what I can do with. So we're only going to buy goldfish, or maybe like, you know, a pleco or something like that. A pleco would be sick in here. It would just grow massive. But next year definitely is koi, because if all the goldfish survive the winter, then I'm like, okay, we're good for koi and whatever. But my fault. I killed all my fish. Just my bad. I just ran out of time, so it's kind of frustrating. But let's go see Kermit and the last 4-ish fish. I didn't want to leave my dog out of this, but this is Waxy. She's like 14, so she's getting older, but she's a good rescue puppy, aren't you? Yes, please eat your food. Like, no, you're just gonna diss it again, huh? Huh? I gotta go down there. Yeah, you wanna come with me? Alright, let's go. Well, this is Kermit's enclosure. I really do like it. He's got a huge water ball, and this is Kermit. If it'll focus on my hand. There we go. He's been in the dirt, so he's dirty, but he's tiny, but soon he's gonna be the size of my hand. Like in 2 years, he's gonna be the size of my hand. Should be really cool, but I hope to get him some more friends, because all of them died in the tragedy of the pond. So I'm gonna put him back in here, and let's go on to the fish over there. Alright, last but not least, the other fish. This is the one goldfish, the other goldfish that survived. He's the biggest one, actually, so kind of surprised he made it. But 3 mollies, 1 plotty, and chicken nugget, which is actually right down there begging for food. And yes, one of my friends named him Chicken Nugget, so yeah, that's how we got his name. But they've gotten a lot of personality. The goldfish still doesn't like me very much because I had to take him out of his luxury home and put him in this. So we will be going out soon once I have everything figured out with the pond. But you know, that's cool. Alright, well that's going to do it for this video of all the reptiles. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of my animals and just an update. It wasn't really a reptile room tour. That will be coming in like January, February, because that's when I do it, and there's been a lot of updates to the reptile room, so I will do a full detailed of just the reptiles, not, you know, the fish in the pond and the frog and whatever. So you know, doing that in like January, February. So I'm all on reptiles. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do like my passion right now, and I hope to be able to breed the gargoyles soon and get more fish out in the pond. So you know, if you like my content, please subscribe. It should be on the screen right now. So like, subscribe, comment, whatever, and I will see you on the next video.